Hey, yeah.
Just as India's struggle for freedom was never hers alone, but inextricably entwined with myriad other sparks across Asia and in Africa, just so has been the case with her experience of development, readily shared. Even as a newly independent nation, India took a conscious decision to share her expertise to help build national capacities of others trying to build their nations anew. Therefore, on the 15th of September 1964, the Indian Cabinet formalized this abiding commitment to South-South cooperation by announcing the Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation Programme, or ITEC, under which India would share her experiences of learning with other nations, building partnerships to fight poverty and backwardness. Little wonder then, today, India annually hosts a multitude of professionals from across 161 countries of the South, recognizing human resource capacity building as an imperative for nation building.
Coming here, I have seen that the Indian government will have even opted that I wouldn't waste my money to train other people, because there are people in India who still need these small monies. But the Indian government has said that no, let us go and bring people from outside and come and train them. It's a very wonderful recommendation I would do anywhere I get a platform.
Capacity building, however, is only one aspect of India's Development Cooperation Initiative. Extension of concessional lines of credit, humanitarian assistance to help build infrastructure, and relief when disaster strikes, deputation of experts, provision of consultancy services on request, complete India's bouquet of development assistance. However, it is not an easy task, considering India faces unique challenges of her own.
In fact, I have to say this, I'm very much appreciative of what the Indian government has done and is doing regarding imparting knowledge and experience to friendly countries, because it's not because India is the richest country, or it's not because they have nothing else to do with their money, but it has been a very good gesture, and I happen to think that the experience of India is very relevant to the Ethiopian way of development, because India started from humble backgrounds and has gone quite far now.
To register 2 points, that we need training of the lower cadre, those who are going to operate our computers. And then 2, we want to learn about this machine which is produced in India, which is like many countries who are using the ballot box or ballot papers. You send them either from South Africa or from Great Britain, rather than to produce them locally. So it is an achievement for the Indians to have their own election materials produced locally for them. The machine is their own production.
India's journey this far only strengthened her belief that the stark dichotomies inherent in the North-South model of development could not be the way forward for countries of the South, and they could only grow in partnerships based on mutual trust and dignity.
When we started in 1964, the philosophy was to be responsive to the needs of other countries, to be open to sharing experiences, and to trying to work with a sense of solidarity with other developing countries.
Today, as we celebrate 50 years of this unique endeavor, India continues to uphold the guiding philosophy and spirit as enunciated by the Founding Fathers, to ensure that the ITEC program remains completely demand-driven, its structure and diversity reflecting needs of partner countries. India, without hesitation, opens doors to some of her best and finest institutions for all those seeking to upgrade their knowledge and skills.
I am proud that I have performed my MTech from IIT Roorkee. Get to know that there is an ITEC scholarships for the whole Sudanese officers, and I was very lucky to apply and got the chance to make the interview, and finally here doing my MTech at IIT Roorkee.
Each and every participant in the ITEC courses comes from a different nation, diverse background and profession. However, all of them seem to know about one aspect of India for sure.
I really do enjoy now Bollywood movies.
Because I have been a fan of Indian movies.
We used to know Dharmendra since Amitabh Bachchan.
Imagine the delight of the ITEC trainees at CDEC, Mohali, when they were invited to act in a Punjabi film. But on a more serious note, what is common to all the participants is their desire for learning, for knowledge, to upgrade existing skills and acquire new ones.
Actually, no, but I had the passion of knowing.
Because I want to enhance my English.
There is a lot of focus on leadership and management of the team, of the projects as well. That's why I believe that this will really help me to improve the way I work. And
one aspect is the use of the biogas that we've learned. It's simple technology which can be used in our various villages to improve their lifestyle.
We are lucky we came, there is election here in India. So we visit some centers, see the photo, I see the machine, how it works, what they are doing. It's really interesting.
Perhaps the circumstances under which the ITEC program was born gives it its uniqueness. The diversity of courses on offer in terms of structure and content are unparalleled. Quite simply because they reflect a range of development needs of the many countries which sent participants.
Actually, there were many things that I liked about ITEC programs, but maybe the best thing I liked was that being an interactive learning experience and being in very international and diverse environments. That's really very unique about ITEC programs.
Be it enhancing spoken English or learning about fragrances, as new skills acquired build their confidence, no goal seems out of reach.
In the future, yes, I'm aspiring to be, if not even the Director General in charge of the CID headquarters, then one of the topmost. So I'm very interested to become a very good manager in the near future.
Another chance to improve my knowledge so that I can create or to create my own company about the essential oils or the fragrance or the flavors.
I was recently appointed to general manager, and actually when I took the course I was a senior economist, so it has helped me a lot in my career.
India, interestingly, also becomes a gateway for many of the participants to meet people from so many countries of the world at the same time and at the same place. To live and learn with people from so many nations is not only a rare opportunity, but also an education in itself.
Well, of course, with all those friends from 90 countries, it's not like of course, being in India is one aspect, but to get the opportunity to be together with them, as if we've been to all those 90 countries, different countries, their cultures. It can be clearly seen in the way they put on their dress, the way they talk, how we share things together. So I think it is amazing.
We are in touch with my classmates from different countries and different culture, from Argentina, Brazil, Sri Lanka, India, and also Latin American countries.
And I think it's a very good starting point for peace creation in the world. Because the more you learn about your brother, you know his differences, then you can live with peace.
And the learning never stops. Even as they leave their classrooms, The entire country seems to become a classroom for them. The colors, sights, smells, sounds and food of India, her culture and diversity, history and monuments all seem to teach them something.
So 50 in the classroom, 50 outside. So I'm going home with 100%, not 98%.
And as India gives, she too receives in abundance. She too is enriched with the unconditional love she is given.
Every person in the world should visit India once in his life.
I wish if I had the opportunity, I would come. I will come because learning, there's no end.
I intend to be back to India another once again.
This is the most valuable thing which we acquire, and that is the friendship of foreign participants.
Perhaps which is why lessons learnt with friends are so special. They envelop you not only in knowledge, but in love and bonhomie. They have the ability to empower illiterate poor grandmothers with solar electrification technology to light up their homes and lives. They help build roads to prosperity. They enable young professionals with new skills to help them translate their aspirations for a better life into reality. But most importantly, they help build bridges which transcend distances of language, color, creed, and nationality, helping one to understand, accept, and celebrate the other as a friend forevermore.
That India has spearheaded one of the programs with our ministry, that is the Ministry of Telecommunications. By the way,
Indian people, they are friendly. They always use the word sir. When we went to anywhere, when we know somebody, we see his smiling face.
I started to do graphic and web design. So that was a new day. And I did a lot of experience in there, especially the business like
for monitoring and evaluation in Delhi. So we had a training for 3 months.